Yep, we'll try it again and see if we've got any audio. All right, so we're 4 hours into this one. Let me grab another ferrite. Okay, just that. And let's see. All right. Well, hopefully that, like I said, hopefully that fixes the audio issue, at least for the time being. Yeah, the internet sucks, especially out here. I just wished I knew why. You pay enough for the dad blasted service, you'd think. You'd think that it would be a little bit better than that. Okay. So I took advantage of it since we were off the air for just a few minutes, and in the house and used the restroom. All right. Yes, I am doing it the archaic way, as my mentor would say. But you're doing this really fine little wire. I really haven't found a good pair of wire strippers that work on this little stuff. We've got 4 of our viewers back. Come on. Ouch. All right. Solder up the wires and then I'll finish stripping it here. There we go. Should make it a little easier to get the rest of that dad blasted stuff off of it. There we go. A little loop for that to sit on. Just like so. Alrighty. Get this fish down through there. Okay. You did? I guess that's better than blowing a squirrel. Yeah, I seen where Ray Stevens actually released a new song here earlier. Has to do with all the rigmarole that's been going around here lately. So I kind of found it funny myself. In retrospect to what it is. So, like I said, to me it was hilarious. All right, so go from there. So let's see what else we can do here real quick. Run power. Do. That. And needs another wire here. Okay. Yes, he is. But yeah, it's one of those that you'll have to actually look up online. But yeah, like I said, he's released something new. I wished his voice was in its prime. Because it was, to me, I thought it was hilarious myself. But you'll have to look that up as far as anything new from Ray Stevens. I just wished I could remember the name of the Dad Blasted song. But again, I thought it was funny. Of course, you'd have to know who he is and be minded of his type of humor. Okay. Got solder. We'll put this in place. Yeah, he's one of them. I probably would have liked to have seen him as well. Like I said, definitely in his prime, especially. Yeah, he definitely knows how to make people laugh. For the most part, I know he's retired, but on occasions when something really hits him the right way, it seems like he comes out of retirement. Not that there's anything wrong with it, by no means. All right. solder in place. Trim back. Just like that. All right. That's one thing. There we go. Much better. Off to the side a little bit. Okay. Do. Let's see. Here, let's grab where they're at. That's the tray. 2. All right. Let's go ahead and put those feedbacks in real quick. If you would like to, 3, that would be awesome. If you want to do something like that as well. If you need help with it, or you don't want to go through this, through my page versus yours, I mean, that would be great. I'll help out what I can on that. If you'd like to do the same. Some resistors. Resistors, mister. Speaking of which, I've got to order some more. I know I've got them on. I thought I'd already placed the order, but I guess I haven't yet. I know Fat Cat said that this is too hard a method. It's like, well, it's the fastest one I've come up with so far. I know this is not one of those things that we all look at and go, yay, I want to build feedbacks today. And I don't know why. It's not hard. It's just, it's difficult to actually get them to always look symmetrical. There's a couple different methods. I said I figured I would try this one first, then go from, then go forward from that point. It's always one of those that just trying to find a better method. But I think as far as for the installation, I think this is one of the easiest ways. For whatever that's worth to you. at least during the installation process anyhow. That's just like keying circuits. You know, keying circuits, they're not hard, but they do require a lot of time. Guess whenever I had it in my hand, I should have went ahead and cut the other leg off. It's all right. I'll take it a second. Just like these, I've done these. I don't know how many different ways I've soldered them. You know, and electrically, it's perfectly fine because you can solder these either direction. The capacitor doesn't always have to go on the input side, as long as it's in there. That's the most important. As long as it's in the circuit, that's what matters. There we go. All right, now switch to my other pair of pliers. All I'm using the pliers for is just spacing. All I'm using them for. Sounds like my little bitty or my little bitty switcher that I've got underneath the light desk that runs my lights overhead for back behind my meters and stuff. It's finally kicked up. It's warm enough now that it finally kicked on. I'm actually surprised. It's not ran, I don't think, all night. One more. Go back and trim off the excess on the one end and then solder these in place. Well, part of it depends on when I get this done. To be honest with you, early. I may wait until next Sunday. That'll probably be the best, just because it'll give me the most amount of time to be able to go back and do what I need to do for entering stuff in. So, you know, if you're wanting to do it at the same time or what have you, like I said, I'd be happy to get involved with you on that. Go from there. Come on, baby. Solder in. There you go. Just a little bit. Like I said, I don't know if this is an easier method, buddy, or not, as far as on the feedbacks. And I don't even know if you've even tried it in this format. Oops. So just a little bit further. But I know once they're actually installed, they're already built into the circuit. So. Okay. Now I could bring it up a little bit. There we go. Just give us all a quick little zip of solder and trim off the excess. Okay. Okay. There's that. And I get my head in the way, didn't I? But yeah, I think I really will probably do that. I got my head in the way here. Come on, focus. Focus, stupid camera. Come on. What the deal is? Come on. There we go. Yeah, on occasions, this thing has a mind of its own. Who knows why? That one down on the way. Okay. All that's installed. Oh, you're going to find this interesting early. I had this discussion with Charger the other day. The reason why is because, well, he went through the same thing I did. Now, you're used to using 2-watt resistors. Believe it or not, that is a 2-watt resistor. I'll show you something else here. Grab this, and we'll grab one of these up here. Okay. 3 resistors. This is what we've been used to using as a 2-watt as far as physical size. This is some of the new ones they've came out with. This one over here, this is actually a 1-watt. But with the technology that they've come up with, now granted, these little 2-watt resistors are pretty pricey because they're about $0.25 a piece, I think. maybe a little bit more. You know, I didn't buy very many of them because of the price of them. It's actually cheaper for me to buy a 3-watt. But I wanted to show you that as far as on some of the new changes that's coming out with some of the different resistors. So I knew you'd find that kind of interesting. You know, so that's part of the reason why I used one here. This is actually a 2-watt, believe it or not, that's in the front portion. And we've got our 3-watt back here. Yeah. But anyhow, all right, so still got to run my power wire here, but I also need a power wire for the main bus. So I'm going to go ahead and cut that and bring it up to the front. I think what I'm going to do is just a single toggle, where up will be AM, down will be for sideband. Since this is going to be biased all the time, you know, the only thing we're going to do is just add the delay into the mix. So that's just using a different type of switch. It's really irrelevant. So anyhow, let's get some wire cut here for that. Let's see. Not that much. Yeah, such scientific measurements. Let's see. We also need one so we can run up here too. All right. Yeah, we'll stay with yellow. Wished I had some green that was about the same size. It's just, I really hate to keep buying wire, especially the small stuff, because man, I've got thousands and thousands of feet. All right. Twist. Keep scanning it with that hand. Yeah, my camera needs glasses. I need glasses from time to time myself. Okay. Oop. Yeah, that does it great for a camera, doesn't it? Hey, you can see me on the other screen. All right. All right. Let's see. thinking I want to go ahead and run that right along the outer edge of this instead. This actually is a little bit more heat sink than I'm used to getting. Now granted, it's probably only about a half an inch longer, but usually it's just far enough back this way where I can use the existing holes that they've already created for us. So, not a big deal. We have the technology to put holes in the board. So we're going to come right back here. Okay. Let's see if that's going to be big enough before I put the drill back up. Oh, you're going to have to go a little bit bigger. If it was a single wire, it'd be perfect. Oh, this is something that I'm in desperate need of too, replacing my drills. Okay. These things are so dull they don't want to even go through the phenolic anymore. This index, though, I've had it for 25 years. Granted, some of them have been replaced since then. I hear you, Charles. Always a comedian. You're going to put early out of business. Yeah, keep it up and you put early out of business. Man, that is some hard stuff to strip. There we go. Get more wattage if I twist it the other way. Jeez, come on. Even early could come up with better materials. Now, for you guys that was wondering why I left that one leg as long as I did, so I could use it actually as a hook. Go. Bring that on around. And leave it there for now. Do. So I don't have that flopping around all over the place. What we're going to do is I'm going to lay that right up there. Take a little bit of this double-sided tape. Because it doesn't have to stay stuck forever. It just has to stay stuck until we get ready to put it in the actual amp. Granted, now from what I've seen so far, this Gorilla Tape, it does get gummy if you heat it really hot. You can burn it too, but it still doesn't seem to lose its adherence, once it's actually bonded to something. So you have to forcibly take it off. But we're going to put that on there just to hold the wires out of the way, so when we go to drop it in the box and finish up our wiring, we're good to go here. So, all right, so now I've got this wire, and we're going to wrap around on the front and tap in. You won't even see it when we're done. Well, early, like I said, next Sunday, if that's something that you're serious about, let me know, and I'll go ahead whenever I set up the rules and stuff. I'll put in there, that you're also going to be doing a giveaway as well, and then we can go from there. But I'll try to figure out the rules. What we'll probably do is draw it Saturday, either Saturday. Well, I'll probably just draw it Sunday. But I'm going to let it go essentially a whole week, because I think that's what I've done before. Pilot Buster. Yeah. I'm hoping Early gets better too soon. I need to try to give him a call too if he's up to it tomorrow, and talk to him. But I want to try to get this finished tomorrow, and then like I said, I've got that 48 pill I'll be working on, and I'm not sure how far I'll get on it tomorrow, but I'm hoping to get it get a good portion of it done. I've also got to go ahead and get a couple jumpers made, and get John's stuff boxed up from last weekend that it was off. But I want to get him taken care of, get him all boxed up, weighed, so I can get him his price quote on that, and then we can kind of go from there. But I'll actually go ahead, instead of doing it tonight, I'm gonna wait till tomorrow, because my daughter, in her infinite wisdom, just told me about an hour ago that, hey, Dad, I need to be in Seymour at 11:30, so that means I got to get up at 10:30 in the morning. You know, it's almost 3:30 now, so that's what, roughly by the time I go in there and try to lay down. Hopefully, I can get at least 6 hours. But once I drop her off, I'll be coming back to the house, and I'll figure out which method I want to do. I'll probably go ahead and make the jumpers up for John and a couple of them up for Bruce at the same time, and then we'll get back on this. We'll get it finished up, and then whatever time I've got left in the evening, I'll go ahead and start getting the 48 pill pulled back apart. So you're probably going to see at least 2, maybe 3 videos tomorrow. So, all right, guys, I appreciate it. You take care. God bless. Have a great evening. We'll catch you tomorrow.